Damson here and welcome back to Farming Simulator 2019, and I am joined by David.
Hello.
So, what are you working on?
I'm just mowing my lawn.
Oh right, didn't realise the grass was ready.
Yep. And you can tell we'd fertilised it because, by God, we've got an absolute shit ton of it. You have to excuse me a second.
That's a good thing if we've got a ton of it then, isn't it? Because we'll just put that, when he comes back, we'll put that into the silage pit. And we'll start the process again. So, off stream, quickly, me and David were having a quick discussion about the biogas plant, whether it'd be an instant pay or we wouldn't receive the money off this off till midnight. So we're gonna find out. So I believe the biogas plant is the BG. Oh, hang on, is it the BGA? My game's still not properly. So according to me, 7 and 8 is 7 and 9 still growing. Right, the BGA is. So I've got to go down by. Yeah, I've got to go down the harbour. Okay. I've took a wrong turn already. I needed to go down by thingy. That's bloody typical. You'd think I know where things were. There's going to be a road accident here. There's going to be a road. Wow, that AI should have given me a little bit more clearance, but it doesn't because it doesn't recognise the trailer. There's the white trucks that like getting David.
Sorry about that.
It's fun.
I heard you giving a grand tour.
Yeah, no, I'm thinking what you're mowing, we might as well put back in to the silage again.
What I was thinking was I can get this field mowed and then I'll plough it.
Right, then you just have to reseed it with grass again then.
With grass, well, we can do it with grass, we can do it with...
No,
yeah, probably grass. I like to keep a couple of fields on grass just for silage, but...
Yeah, what I don't know about the status of the other fields, because, like, it's not showing correctly for me yet again, so...
Let's have a look.
I'd have
we
to
probably should between episodes quit back out. They're all on last stage of growing still.
Really? Because according to mine, the others are ready. 5 is ready.
It's showing dark green for me.
I've got colourblind mode on.
I'm showing. In a sec, I jump over. No, it's not ready, mate. The stuff on the field is still green.
Oh, okay. Like I said, between episodes, I'm gonna have to jump out and reboot. Yeah, no, you only have to own the biogas area if you're actually using the filler.
Right. Oh, I don't know. I always obviously assumed wrong. I always thought you had to own it in a map before you could use it.
No.
Fair enough. I was wrong. It doesn't happen very often, but I was wrong.
There's the sell point.
The sell point's like a little thing in the ground. You've got to throw a lever first to open it.
I guess. I'm just sort of... I'm gonna back up to it, but not to it.
Yeah, you gotta. There's a lever next to it that like opens the hatch. You've got to do that before you can
like everything on this map is either lever, button.
Yeah.
So, like I said, I've never been down to the biogas plant here, so
I've done it once myself, but never.
it's interesting because it's like one way in and one way out.
Like everything on this map creator in general, his stuff is generally very good. I think there's a lot of like little detail goes into it.
I mean, what other maps have this creator done then?
Is this not an Oxygen David map?
Actually, if it is not Sun David, then yeah,
I'm pretty sure it's one of his.
possibly could be then.
Which of course you're looking at like Sandy Bay and stuff. You see, you're looking at a lot of good maps.
Well, yeah, Sandy Bay. Can you just jump down here quickly?
1 second.
I'm having problems with trigger.
I'm in the trailer.
Can you actually get that open?
I think you have to own the land.
Oh, okay, so we're gonna have to
Now
buy
give me a
this.
second. The land's only 20 grand.
Well, yeah, might as well buy it then.
Now try it. Yeah, now I can open it.
See, I couldn't open that. Oh, now I can. Okay, that's fine.
you've
Oh,
got-
so you
you have to own the land before you can use it.
fair enough. Right, so the discussion we were having is let's see if the money goes up now or it doesn't.
Now, because he knows right about the owning it, I'm going to say I was right about you. It won't go in our bank account till midnight.
And it's not going in the bank account right now. So,
Be midnight tonight. We'll get paid that.
okay, that's fine. I just wasn't sure whether that was the case or not. I mean, it's chomping through it ish at a steady-ish rate. There's 38 in there, so it's chomping like 1,000.
There's also the interesting thing with that, by the way. Next time you go into there, there's actually a weighbridge and it shows a weight.
Yeah, I sat on the weighbridge, I just didn't look at the weight.
Yeah, it does actually show a weight.
Oh, okay, I'll have to... I might run another rundown. I might run another rundown.
So this grass you want dumping in the silage pit, do you?
Yeah, we might as well start the process again, but next time we wait a teensy bit longer
Okay.
to cover. Like I say, I'm waiting for these bales to do as well, but
I don't think you can wrap. I don't think you can wrap them anyway. I think the only thing you can do is like give them to animals as bales
I'll sell them.
or sell them. Yeah, I don't think you can.
Not sure. See, something's definitely not right, because I know we turned traffic off at one point, but there's not a lot of traffic around for some reason.
They're probably doing that trick where they end up stationary. If you go towards the airport, you'll probably find. I think it's the thing with custom maps. There's probably just one bit of the path that's not right, and a vehicle gets stuck on it, and everything else gets stuck behind it.
Well, there's a couple of cars. Unless it despawns to save.
I would imagine, yeah, parts of the map you're not on, they probably don't. They probably only spawn traffic as you get near. In fact, GTA. GTA doesn't spawn traffic unless you're in that area, because there's no point.
Yeah, with the spawn sets, as we found out with. I'm still so glad I'm glad my plan worked that other night when we did that.
I'm bloody no.
I bloody am. I'd like to do more challenges again.
Yeah, that was just
A bit of fun.
Like I say, the only thing is if we do it again, I actually want to take a bit more time and actually have the challenges planned beforehand, rather than that was just what I could pull out my ass at the time.
Well, yeah. I'd like to do, like I say, I'd like to do one with a bus.
Yeah, it's just every time I thought about that, there was frigging buses spawning. I must admit, there was like, like for the second to last one, which was run over a biker. I actually deliberately drove past because literally I turned the corner out of there and there was two bikers sat at the traffic lights.
Hmm.
But I didn't want it to be over that fast.
Yeah, but that was the two bikers you said you weren't going to hit.
No, it wasn't. There was another two.
Oh, okay.
But I thought I'm not going to hit one that faster because we were sort of just we were getting towards the end of it anyway, weren't we? So because and to us, I did that final challenge actually quicker than I expected I would.
Which one was that one again?
Get a vehicle on the train.
Yeah, that one. That one we should have actually. You should have actually set it as. We need bikes
Well,
to
no,
do.
because like, you can do it in a car. It's one of those funny things. Achievement Hunter. They've done that twice.
Yeah.
Once it took them an entire episode. The second time, I think Jack managed it like first time.
Christ.
It's one of those. There's a lot of luck in the way I did it was a little cheaty anyway. Because I literally parked on top of a tunnel, waited for the train to come out of the tunnel, and just drove on.
Yeah. But I've got one challenge that just even though I'm sat here playing this, I'm still thinking of these challenges. I've got one. I've got a couple of challenge. I've got one challenge,
well,
but it's
your best bet is probably to write them down, and we'll revisit that in a few weeks or something.
Because it's whether it'll work. Because it's whether we can get two Titans.
Easily, yeah. I know where there's a guaranteed spawn for them.
Yeah, the hangar at the airport, isn't it?
Yeah, well, one of us takes one out, just has to take the other side of the airport. Other guy runs away, comes back, and he'll spawn another one. The game always does. If the game's feeling really artsy, it spawns two at the same time, but then it always leads to an explosion.
Yeah.
Why? What are you thinking with two Titans? I kind of dread to think. But...
Get it up as high as you can go, and see if you can fly it upside down.
Right. Okay, yeah.
And the one that survives and doesn't crash, or the first one to crash, obviously, you know, first one to crash loses. I mean, it can be done in the stunt planes, but I don't think stunt planes spawn.
They do, but they're not guaranteed.
You
get them spawning on the far side, actually near that hangar on the far side of the airport. But it's like it's either them or that shitty prop plane. It's not guaranteed one or the other.
See, I've got a weight on the weighbridge and it's 57573. Is that the combined weight of the truck and trailer?
Yeah, that's the way. That's the thing. I think 'cause when I tried it,
so if
I think he said the weight. I think he said the weight was like 69 tons. So I don't think. I don't think it's accurate. I think it's just because I don't think the game really can do it accurately. But
right, well, if I don't actually, I've pulled the truck off the weighbridge, kept the trailer on there on its own, and it's weighing 23,517.
Was that full?
That's full trailer load.
Well, it's definitely false then, because there's no way the cab weighs 30 tons, take it up to 50 odd.
And then as soon as I back, right, so the weighbridge is reading. I'm not nowhere near that weighbridge. So as soon as I enter that as soon as I start getting closer to the weighbridge, it takes the tonnage up to 34,055. Yeah, no, it's weird because then it's changed the weight again. It's actually, it's That's really, really strange, because it has put... It put the weight as 34, but now I've attached again. It's gone back up to like 57. Okay, that's weird. It's a good thing, but it's just...
It's an interesting little touch, but it's obviously it's like the speedos on GTA. It's nowhere near accurate.
Well, yeah, it can't be. We need to possibly pay some loan off as well.
Well, that's why I'm saying to make some money so we can do that.
Well, this silage hopefully should... do you want me to get rid of it all, or we just...
It's up to you. Are you planning to get the cows anytime soon, or...?
No, not yet.
You probably can then just sell it all.
Well, I'm going to buy TMR.
Also, you've got to watch, because of the way the silage sells, if you're too quick getting back, you won't be able to get it all in. There's a limit to how much the BGA can actually take at once.
Yeah, I know. But by the time I got back and there, it had finished.
It was empty. Fair enough. I think when I did it, I was a little bit too fast, and it wouldn't take all of the trailer the second time.
Yeah, but did you road train it?
No, I was just using... I have a slightly bigger trailer. The trailer I have takes 79,000 litres.
Well, this isn't far off.
That's 70,000, is that one?
Yeah. I said it's not far off. I mean, the biogas is a good way to make money. Silage is a good way to make money. We've also found another good way to make money on this map, and I'm expecting either this episode or next episode there may be a diesel run involved.
Yeah, basically to make good money you wrap a tea towel around your head and become an oil baron. To be honest, it's worth doing at any point, because I think, but like I say, to me, it's when he gets above about 3,000 that it becomes really worth doing.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know what the price is at the moment.
There's nowhere worth.
Well,
2,400 at the airport, 2,200 at the fuel station, 2,600 at Marina.
what did you... 26 at the Marina? Wow,
Yeah.
that price shot up from earlier on.
Or AdBlue is currently selling at 2,800 at the fuel station.
Ooh.
Now AdBlue, you buy it for the same price. That trailer we have full is 75 grand. But that price it'll sell for about 190.
Might do an AdBlue run.
If you want to do that, you do that. I'm messing about. I'm finishing off with the...
Well, let's be quite clear. We know it as AdBlue. It's actually not known as that on here.
No, it's known as a diesel fuel additive.
Yes, but in real life, you'd know it as AdBlue.
In real life, it's pig piss, but... So it's made out of it. It's about 60% urine. It's AdBlue.
Yeah, but
The main ingredient.
I don't see the point in having AdBlue in vehicles.
Oh, it's freaking as usual for this environmental shite.
Yeah, but it doesn't do.
This reminds me, my works van needs a top up of that in the next couple of days.
Not a Volkswagen, is it?
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, it is and it isn't. It's a Volkswagen, but it's not wearing their badge.
Yeah, they're fuckers for the AdBlue, because it takes a shit ton. It takes a shit ton to fill the fuckers.
Our vans will take about 20 litres now. Our company buys them in 10-litre drums, so what I do is when I know it's on half, I refill it. Just because the problem is when you buy the bottles, it's gravity fed. And if you try and put 2 full bottles in, you lose the fucking will to live.
Oh yeah, I'm
Because
not.
you stood there for about 25 minutes just watching this liquid trickle in.
I'm not about that. It's you imagine filling a coach with
Oh yeah,
AdBlue if it needs
yeah,
it.
but you guys would probably have a pump. You guys will have it on a pump. You guys will have it on a pump or something. You would.
Oh
Our
yeah.
lot are just buying. Our lot are just buying the little tins.
Oh no, yeah, it was on pump, but it was ridiculous. Still ridiculous because if the coach really needed it, you were stood there for 10 minutes.
Although that's going back to what I said. I mean, I know with our vans because it gives you a readout on the dashboard. If you've got it
Yeah.
brimmed, it's 5,500 miles. I refill it when it gets to 2,500 because I know that's about a
Hmm.
full bottle. If you leave it much lower than that, you get into a second bottle.
Yeah, but like I say, I don't see the point in AdBlue because
It's
if if your coach isn't, if a coach or your vehicle isn't maintained good to a good standard, your emissions are gonna be fucked anyways.
oh
Because if
yeah. Because I have to remember the days when, especially in heavies, the sign of a diesel engine running well was when there was a massive cloud of black smoke out of it as it climbed up
yeah,
a hill or anything. You know, the hills are alive to the sound of.
oof, yeah, I
Yeah.
know.
You might have seen round here. There's an old Scania 143 does logging, dark green one.
Ooh,
I think it's some coal or something like that written on it. But one day I was just climbing Lindell Hill and I was going down. I just saw it at the bottom, and he must have dropped it about 2 gears and planted it. And I think the polar ice caps halved instantly as he did it. Because there was the two biggest clouds of black smoke came out the stack.
oh, that'd
But
be.
of course it was a V8 with a decent exhaust. It made a lovely noise while it did
Oh,
it.
I bet it did. I bet it did.
It screamed.
Yeah, there's just something about a V8 engine on a truck.
It's the fact they're so slow. They're so low revving. There's
Mm.
videos of like 164s with straight pipes, and it's biblical.
Oh, they sound nice.
You know, I would say if I had something like that, I wouldn't need a radio.
It's like a scan. It's like the Scanias with the V8s with straight pipes.
Mm.
Yeah, there's
Most
one.
of the videos I know of are the old 164 Scanias, the old 4 series.
Oh no, I saw. I think it was a proper newer Scani. It was a newer Scani.
Yeah, you've got to watch now. Once again, we're going back to the problem with the AdBlue system. Because of the way the exhausts are set up, a lot of them now, they can't put proper stacks on them, or they have to put so much exhaust gas has to go through the standard exhaust system.
Oh, I was in Turkey at the time.
Yeah.
I was in Turkey in 2016. Yeah, something like that. And we were walking through the town, and next minute this bloody V8, it instantly, without even looking at it, before I even saw it,
Knew what it was.
I said to my sister, I said, "Oh, just prepare yourself." I said, "There's a Scania V8 coming," and she goes, "How do you know that?" I said, "Just listen to that. That's how you know that's a Scania V8." And
How
it
do you
just,
know that? Well, all the windows have just rattled out the frames.
oh, oh, it come past, and it just made such. Oh, it was. It's just one of the sounds are just. The problem
Yeah.
is everybody's like, oh yeah, well they don't. Going back to ETS2, yes, they've got the V8 in ETS2, but it's not. I don't think that's a V8 sound.
Well, it is, but it probably is close to what, because we're talking about stuff that have had custom exhaust work done. The standard exhaust isn't. You can hear they're a V8, but they're not particularly loud because most people don't want them to be.
No, but in that game, you need a.
It's
If
like
you're.
it's like, you know, I've got an aftermarket exhaust on my car, and it's quite a bit louder. It's not stupidly loud, but it is louder than stock.
It's not a Joy Boy loud.
No, mine is that Because you can still hold a conversation, you can still sit on the motorway at 80 mile an hour without going deaf.
Yeah.
The main
Where,
thing mine did was it made it a lot deeper tone,
where was this going?
which, uh, fuel station, which is the one next to the car wash.
Yeah, okay, that's fun.
I think that's the only place it takes AdBlue in this map.
But it's actually classed as diesel exhaust fluid. But it's technically is AdBlue.
AdBlue.
I tell you what, they need some diesel exhaust fluid on SnowRunner. Oh, especially on that fucking Navistar. Fucking hell. Oh god, that Navistar saved. I was doing... Was it King of the Hill? Fucking hell, that's a pain in the ass mission, that. King of the Hill task. But... Oh no, that Navistar has done me justice. Even though I complain my ass off about it being smoky, the rescue mission I had to do, and I wish I'd have recorded or streamed or done something with that bit, because there was this mission that you had to was it rescuing a truck or no, a trailer, rescuing a stuck trailer. The fun I had the Navistar, the fuel truck, you know, my Fleet Star with the fuel on the back.
Yeah.
And I also had a scout vehicle going round at some points. But the scout vehicle was just for doing the menial tasks that didn't need the equipment. But for some of the power, I mean, trying to get a highway, was it an off-road truck or a highway truck? It's one of the trucks right near where you have to take it back to the farm. I think you did that one.
Yeah.
Trying to get it out of there was a nightmare. So I had the Navistar. Christ, this is... am I nearly empty yet? Holy crap.
That's what
171 grand.
So you spent 75 on the stuff.
Yeah.
So you've made nearly 100 grand profit there.
Yeah.
Why is this called fertilizer?
So, yeah, I had the Navistar trying to pull it out. The Navistar got stuck. I then had the Fleet Star to pull the Navistar back, to then hook back up to the Navistar, to then winch this truck closer to me, to then eventually get it out, recover the Navistar, and just tow it back with the Fleet Star. Now, if I'd have had... Whoops.
Don't worry about it.
I do worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
There's a worker...
Yeah, there is a worker, correct?
ploughing that field.
Yes, correct.
What are you whoopsing at?
Don't worry about it.
What have you done?
Don't worry about it.
Seriously.
Don't come in here. For some reason, this goddamn spreader was full of fertilizer, so I thought if I come over here, it might unload back into the storage.
And it's just loaded into pallets.
So what I'm going to have to do is grab a pallet fork, but there's about 3 in next door's garden.
Yeah.
And there's 3 in our garden, which I think I'm going to have to do.
Yeah.
And I'm not quite sure how I'm going to get those. I might have to try and like lift the forklift over the wall.
A whoops moment indeed, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, I thought because in the trigger point for fertilizer, so I thought it would unload into the trigger point.
It normally... No, it won't with that.
Well, I
If you...
know that now, doofus.
Well, if you'd have told me that before, then I'd have saved you the trouble.
Yeah, but we'd still have had to get the stuff out, and I still don't think there's any other way other than what I did, so...
We could have...
Or reset it to the shop and lost all the fertilizer that was in it.
Yeah, there was that.
So we were sort of damned if we did, damned if we didn't at that point.
Yeah. I shall be back in a minute. I'll have to check the dashboard. Yeah, no, we'll go for a little bit longer. Back in a minute. 1 second.
No worries. Tell you what, folks, he's brave. The amount of time he leaves me alone with you guys. Right, so I'm now gonna grab a pallet box, and I'm gonna try and sort all this mess out. I don't know if it's changed. You see, all I'm literally doing is holding pallets over the trigger point and letting them unload. One had something stuck through the floor, but look, I managed to fix it. Now I think there's one in the hedge here, which is going to be a little bit of an ask. I can't really see how I'm going to pick it up. Yeah, I'm just trying to work out how I'm going to get the ones out of our garden. Will the forklift fit down the side of the house? I hope it will. You know what I might have to do is use the vent to actually lift this over the wall. And please fit. Oh, the rear steer screw me a little. It'll fit, but the rear steer screw me a little bit. I'm caught on a washing line. A washing line with a pretty shit hitbox.
Back.
Welcome back. It's go time, by the way.
It's what?
Go time.
What time?
Go time, the fields.
Oh, okay.
I'm bringing the Russell Mash down here to do 5 if you want to take the John Deere.
Yeah. Do you want me to slow
I've got
down
those 3
time?
pallets out of our... If you want to, you can move out to 1 or leave it on 5. It's you.
I'll put it on 1 for now.
I've got those 3 pallets out of our garden.
Oh, okay. But between this and next, I'll quickly jump out and jump back in.
Quit out the game and see if that fixes the issue you're having with...
Yeah. Can't remember. I put 2 separate things on these fields, didn't I? One is oats.
No, I think the top 2 fields are the same and the bottom 2 fields are the same, but the 2
Yeah.
different things. I think that's what I suggested, was to put 2 different things but have them.
Come on. Nearly Austin Powers it. Is it worth me doing the headland first?
Either do the headland or set it off sideways. Honestly,
Yeah.
I think sometimes with those fields you get less issues if you set them off along.
I'm just trying to... put the header in.
Oh, money suddenly shot up, I just noticed.
That was off that run.
Oh, the fuel, yeah, obviously that.
What I might do while waiting is actually I might pay back some of this lawn.
Yeah, you can just... Right, so field 6 is now getting lime spread. Once it's done that, I will replant it.
Well, we've got 725,000 left on the lawn.
You've already paid 150 now, so we've got the BGA stuff coming back in. Leave us with about 100 grand. So that's enough to buy a full tank of fuel if you want to do a fuel run.
Well, yeah, we've got the fuel coming in, but it's whether we sell it's whether we English is escaping me right now.
Don't let me get Samuel Jackson over here.
Yeah, well,
English, do you speak it?
we'll have to replow all the fields.
Yeah, I just think it's possibly worth doing. Like I say, from what I understand of the game, from people who know a lot more about it than me, see, we have all that turned off, but sometimes just doing it just helps to keep the game happy. Like I said, I've got field 5 being lined, and as soon as that's
I noticed that.
I'll then replant it. These are such pathetic horns for such big vehicles.
I know.
See, another thing, one of the mods is a New Holland T7. You can actually put air horns on top of it, but you still only get the standard horn noise.
Yeah.
I was surprised you haven't looked at that, 'cause it's a really nice mod, actually.
I thought we'd got the T7s.
We've got one. This is a different mod to the one we were using.
Okay, another.
I think you've downloaded it. I think it's one of the ones that was on that list that I gave you. You'll see, because it's under medium tractors, whereas the T7 default is under large.
Well, it's T8. I've got the T8 under mod.
Yeah, we have got a T7 series. That's 152,000. But if you go to one of the design things, it's like trumpets, spotlights, or trumpets and spotlights.
Not the TM series, dickhead. Uh-oh. Oof. I thought it crashed. But it hadn't, because I was pressing the wrong button. Blue power... Front weight... That's the front weight, I don't want the front weight. I wish there was an easier way to do this. Config at times. Rather than it kick it back up to...
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah, you got trumpet lights. Extra lights. Trumpets.
Yeah. It's quite nice. I think, with the top engine, which is a 310, it's not ridiculously expensive. I've actually got one over on Baltic Sea.
Yeah.
I think it was one of the cheapest ways for like 300 horse I could find.
Well, yeah.
Which I think it was for one of the big, maybe one of the big Caesars or something that you sort of just really needed a bit more get up and go. But then I went and bought one of those 930s like we got here, although I've actually sold it again since.
See, I didn't include the little classic DLC, the Farm Classics DLC, the Farm Classics in this one.
Oh, I'm certain of that. I've got that in mind because there's an old style fast track.
Yeah, I know, but I forgot to include it in. I didn't know. I couldn't remember if you had the
I
mod
don't
or
think
not.
we're going to overly use it in this one anyway. I think we're a bit beyond the level of that one. He says climbing into the big 930.
Yeah.
Also, there's one of the fence, and it's actually in large tractors. It's an 800, but it will take a front loader.
Mm.
It's like the biggest tractor I know that will actually take a front loader.
Uh,
It's an old-fashioned, old-style looking 800 series Fen.
9 series. Standard or
No,
mod?
mod. It's the 800 Favrot. We've got it in this one.
800. Fent 9 series. Fent 900. Fent 9. Oh, the 8. Oh, yeah. The weird, like, big Fent.
Yeah, but like I say, it's a big tractor, but it
And
will
it does
take.
have a front, you can put a front loader on it.
Yeah, there aren't many large tractors that you get. I think that's the only one. The other thing I know, there's one tractor that's actually default in the game, a small tractor called a Lindock or something like that.
Lindeer.
It's got four-wheel steering.
The... Is it the
The big,
Lin... Not Lin track, is it?
something like that. It's quite small.
Yeah,
It's the Lintrack 90.
the Lin track.
Yeah, it's got four-wheel steering.
Mm.
So has the big JCB, the 4220. The other thing you've got to watch, if you've got a trailer on board, it causes the tractor to turn too fast for the trailer a lot of the time,
Which
and you end up
JCB?
crashing into the trailer.
Which JCB?
The 4220 fast track.
4220 fast track. Is it a
It's
mod?
either a medium or a large. It's not a mod, it's a default tractor.
4220 fast track.
Yeah, that does four-wheel steering as well.
Because the only fast track in large is the 8330.
Must be a medium then. Yeah, it's a
J
medium.
Oh, yeah, the smaller powered JCB.
Mm. But yeah, that as well, the four-wheel steering on them. I think your help has finished.
Yeah, he has.
So I think Jay's yours, because I think I know I'm still busy cleaning up my mess.
You won't do that again, will you?
Oh, I will, don't worry. I usually do it by accident.
Most things you do are by accident.
Some people will just say I was an accident, but let's not go there. That's between me and my therapist. But you know what my usual trick is, and I do it a lot on my own, is to be trying to change seeds in a seeder in accident, because it's triangle, which is the same button.
Hmm.
It's just whether you're holding, I think it's R1 or not. The amount of times I've tried to change seeds and ended up unloading the damn thing. Luckily, because the way it does it, you just reload it all again.
Helper J is nearly full. Don't know if
Yeah,
you
well,
got that.
see, I'm doing the last pallet now, and what I might as well do is use this track to grab the other trailer that's here.
I mean,
Because
this
once...
this combine's only got 1.9 hours on it, considering.
We haven't had that one very long.
No, no, we haven't had this one very long.
It's a good combine, that it really is. I just love the fact with that thing on top, the capacity means you can do a lot of field without having to be unloaded. So you've done all of that field and you've probably not unloaded it, have you?
I have unloaded because I wasn't sure on the capacity of this trailer.
Which one have you got?
I've got a Gilbert.
30,000. I'm sad, Anna. I know shit like that off by heart.
But the funny thing is, it's like when we. The best thing was like our Rocket League stuff as well. That was good fun. The box golf. That was good fun.
Oh yeah, that was enjoyable. That was a. Well, you know me and Rocket League.
Hmm. But anyways, guys and girls, I know we're in the midst of harvesting, but we will be back harvesting in the next episode. So, don't forget to like and subscribe if you're watching on YouTube. If you're watching on Twitch, don't forget to give us a follow. And if
you're watching anywhere else, please let us know who's re-uploading our content.
Yeah. If you haven't visited the merchandise store, why not? Link for that is in the description, and if you're on Twitch, it's in the About panel. So yeah. Until then, guys.
So long and thanks for all the fish.
Goodbye for now.